Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 2002 science fiction movie, Minority Report. This stars Tom Cruise, Colin Farrell, Samantha Morton, Steve Harris, Neil McDonough, and Max von Sydow. Peter Stormare, Catherine Morris. Yeah, this is a very good movie. I personally enjoy this. The basic plot about this, this is set in the year 2054. The basic plot is about this police force called Pre-Crime, and they have these three precogs, these three twins who can predict the future, and one of the pre-crime cops, Chief John Anderton, one day he gets accused of a future murder that he will do, so he has to try and clear his name about that. So, and then he takes one of the precogs and he takes her to this some kind of a fantasy place where a hologram place where you can live out your fantasies in a safe environment. And John has some weird guy trying record images that are coming from this precog's head, because this particular precog seems to be is the most gifted, and when it's being recorded, and John asks that precog where's his minority report, and he asks does he even have one? He doesn't have one. So, and then he takes her to the place where she predicted that he would murder this guy, and then John suddenly finds out why he was going to kill that man in the first place, because it turned out that this man had killed his kid. But John doesn't want to. Sorry, damn phone. But John doesn't want to kill him. So, but this guy says that he must kill him or his family gets nothing. So that guy pulls up John's gun and makes John shoot him. And then there was this murder that particular precog had shown John near the beginning of the story about this murder that had happened years ago. And it turned out that the person who had killed that lady was I think the boss of the pre-crime, the official director Lamar Burgess. He's the pre-crime program. He's the elderly official of the pre-crime program, and Anderton's superior. It turned out that he was the person who had killed that lady years ago. But then the way it was actually figured out was Danny Whitworth, played by Colin Farrell. He's this agent sent by the Department of Justice to evaluate the pre-crime process. Danny looks at that memory or vision that that particular precog had, but it turned out it was two different memories put together, where the water was, the first thing that was there, it wasn't even a murder, because her water was rippling the backwards. So that time she wasn't killed. But when Lamar got there and the water was rippling in the other direction, in the correct direction, that's when the real murder was happening. So it turned out those two things put together were making it look like it was made out to be a hoax. So Danny was really the first one who had figured it out, and Lamar killed him before he could tell anyone. And John Anderton sees Lamar at this award ceremony where Lamar got this little case with a gun is like 3 or 4 golden bullets, and that's like a high honor for people. And John shows Lamar that murder, and that's when it's exposed that Lamar had killed that lady. So, and when Lamar and John meet up with each other, John had been arrested because he was framed of Danny Whitwer's murder, and that when John and Lamar meet each other at that moment, John had his head shaved. So John kind of kind of pushes Lamar to shoot him, because if he does, then the precogs are not infallible, and the system does work. And if Lamar doesn't kill him, then the whole program is a sham and it will be shut down. So Lamar doesn't shoot John, so that's when the whole pre-crime division program is shut down for good. And then John goes back to live with his kind of estranged wife, because they had lived apart from each other for quite a while. And then this time when they're with each other, they're about to have a new son or a new child, because their previous son had been killed. So this is a really good one. I really do enjoy watching it. If you haven't already, I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe over here if you're watching the video by itself, or subscribe down here if you're watching the video on my channel. The action in this is actually really good, and the special effects are some of the best I've ever seen. Even the music is well done. The music is also by John Williams. The special effects and visual effects, or special animation, is done by Industrial Light and Magic. This is directed by Steven Spielberg, based on a short story by Philip K. Dick. And one of the producers is Jan de Bont, who is the director of Speed, Lara Croft, the second Lara Croft, Tomb Raider movie, The Cradle of Life, Twister, and he's been a cinematographer on tons of movies like Basic Instinct, and one of the Lethal Weapon movies, I forget which, I think the third. So I highly recommend Minority Report. So I don't know if there's anything else I need to say about this, so stay cool and roll out to the movie.